Hello, it is really nice to be visiting the Sunshine State for another opportunity to speak with you guys. I am Darnisha Smith, and I'm a fifth grade teacher in a school district located in the Peach State, Georgia. I hold my bachelor's degree in early childhood education and my master's and specialist degree in elementary education. After teaching in grades 3 through 5 and two beautiful girls later, I have decided that it's time to get into a position where there is more time to spend with my children. Raise your hand if you've ever been an educator that had children. I see many hands up. Well, you understand how much time work can take away from your children. This is my case. I feel as if I became a leader, it will give me an opportunity to have more time for my children. This is why I've decided to pursue my doctorate degree in leadership. In my current career, I hold some leadership positions that I hope will help me gain experience in order to lead my organization, district, etc. I'm currently the lead mentor for personalized learning for grades 3rd through 5th, committee member on the leadership team, magnet teacher, and safety director for our school. I want you to think about the leaders that have led you and or been over your organization. Count how many times you have disagreed with the decisions they have made. Think about the many times you felt like your solution to an issue with the organization would have had a better outcome than the solution that was put into place. How many times have you said, he or she doesn't know how to approach people in these times in order to make something work? I can tell you now, I have. I have been that person that has said, we have to conform our solutions to the generation now and not revert to the old way. Well, how do we do this in the 21st century? This is the case for the 21st century. The 21st century is now. This century will not end for another 78 years in the way things operate and how people get along with change numerous times. Charles Kateras completed a study that focused on the theoretical approach of pedagogical leadership, teacher leadership, and their role in school improvement. In his study, he stated that sustainable development starts from and requires a modernization and transformation of the structures and working methods in education, according to the contemporary demands of the society that hosts it, maintains it, and generates it. This is true when it comes to any organization in the 21st century because our world is forever changing. So let's take some time and let's think about the 21st century workplace and what it looks like. Henry Jackson, CEO of the Society for Human Resource Management, stated that the 21st century workplace must be innovative, competitive, and fair. As far as innovation, Jackson stated that the rising millennials attach job satisfaction to work they find inclusive and meaningful, and many place value on social responsibility. Now, as far as being competitive, Jackson mentioned that organizations must have the flexibility to locate, hire, and develop workforces that allow their workers to compete in a global economy. Last, he states that organizations have to be fair. This goes to the gender pay, the gap that is a popular conversation, along with balances between the interests of leaders and their employees. So with the knowledge of that and the 21st century organization in our workplace, what it looks like, I pictured that the workplace will look something similar to this. In this picture, you can see that we do not separate the leader from the employee. In a 21st century workplace, employees and leaders are collaborating and sharing ideas. Everyone feels as if their ideas are valued and everyone's input is included in order to help make the organization move forward. Leaders in a 21st century workplace are mentoring employees that could possibly become the future leaders of the organization. They are identifying skills within these employees and recognizing how these skills can move the organization forward and how the skills of the various employees align with everyone else in order to make the goals, mission, and vision of the organization successful. So what is management? What does it look like here? Well, how can I, as a leader, get my organization get better equipped for the 21st century? You must first understand management and what a manager does. A manager is someone who manages or controls. Management is the way an organization is managed. Characteristics of a manager is someone who is goal-oriented, pervasive. However, a manager in the 21st century holds characteristics such as communication skills, being able to motivate others, have interpersonal skills, being analytical, having the ability to manage change. From my perspective, management in the 21st century includes being able to communicate your vision and mission while allowing others the opportunity to put in their own thoughts that will help your organization meet the goals that you all have set together. Managers manage or facilitate the organization and help employees meet their full potential. Many people who consider themselves managers figure out that they are leaders, but sometimes this is not the case. So, well, what is a leader and what does it look like since I said that, huh? Leadership is the ability to lead an organization. In order to be a leader, you must have certain skills. These skills include having the ability to delegate, make decisions for the organization as a whole, communicate, problem-solving skills, be able to build those relationships. You must have some type of understanding of the culture of your organization. You have to be able to form relationships with the people you lead in order to gain a better understanding of what your organization may need to move forward. You must be able to delegate tasks to people who hold the skills to get those tasks accomplished, along with also probably having to group people of different skill levels together in order to communicate and get the task completed. From my perspective, 21st century leadership needs all those things, but also you must have the ability to empathize and be creative in order to support and encourage the 21st century workers. You will need to make decisions that are practical for the company as a whole, not certain departments or just yourself. You definitely set the tone for your organization, and you have the vision that your organization is trying to pursue. According to Foley and Quinn, effective leaders choose, mentor, and develop leaders in their organizations. Leaders do this because with everyone working together, there's a large impact on the organization as a whole because everyone is on the same agenda. This approach is a good approach because the leaders leading the organizations develop other leaders into leaders. Developing these leaders, and if they are successful, they become more indispensable as a leader to their organization as the organization moves forward. To make sure that leadership and management mesh and work, these are some of the things that we have to do in the 21st century. So I'm glad you asked. Well, how do I make this work? Well, this is where we discuss juncture, okay? That's just that combining leadership and management together. The connection between leadership and management is close, but it can easily be one or the other. You have to be able to manage and lead and not let either one overpower the other. They have to mesh together. For example, think of our government system. We have 3 branches and we have checks and balances. Make sure that one branch doesn't overpower the other. They all mesh. This makes our government system flow easily sometimes. Therefore, leaders and organizations must be able to not only manage, but lead at an equal level. Well, what does this look like? You must be able to be a supporter and a reinforcer. You should be able to allow your organization to round everyone's skills and abilities while being able to reinforce the vision and hold your organization accountable for the progress being made toward the vision and mission of the organization. Making the two coherent will make a great impact on your organization. According to a survey that I just seen the other day, completed by Jagger Global, 61% of people say that employee engagement is the most important leadership skill needed as a leader in the 21st century. In order to do this, you must be able to facilitate and push your organization further. As a leader myself, I've had to incorporate many ideas from people within my organization in order for the organization to be successful and to make strides in the area I was considered a leader over. I had to be able to incorporate their ideas and expertise to ensure that they feel valued, and it has truly helped us to get our goals accomplished, and incorporating these leadership skills have made a great impact on our organization as a whole. So overall, depending on how you choose to be a leader and move forward has an impact on the culture of your organization, your staff morale, your ability to make decisions, and a lot more. Just remember what kind of person you will want to lead you and empower yourself to be that person and that leader for your organization. If you have any questions, feel free to stay after to talk to me. It's been a joy to come back to the Sunshine State.